Marcus, what was the process like, kind of getting cleared and ready for this one, and just how did you feel in general out there?
Just had to make sure, I could withstand contact, obviously. Certain movements that I would be doing. Just wanted to make sure that, if I could continue to do those, then I could be able to play. We tested it out, everything felt well. We took all the right precautions, so that's what it came down to. If I had any type of soreness, any type of where I really couldn't withstand it, I wouldn't have played tonight, but everything I passed, so I wanted to give it a shot. As you can see, the back locked up a few times on me, but for the most part.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did that go throughout the course of the game? Was that something that flared up? Was it come and going? Did you just run off fumes, adrenaline? You sort of just don't feel it? How did that go?
Throughout the game, it got a little tight on me. It flared up, but like I said, once I got it stretched out again and got it loose, got some heat on it, it was pretty fun. So just gotta constantly, continue to check on it, continue to stay loose and not let it tighten up.
And this something you did during halftime, or was it
Throughout the game?
Throughout the game,
Throughout the game, period. So before stretching, heat backs. You see me up a lot, just trying to keep the back as loose as possible.
Marcus, you also turned your ankle.
A little bit, a little tweak. It's not bad. I'm okay on the ankle part, which
You
is a
kind of
good
wonder.
thing, but definitely caught it a little bit.
You kind of wonder, like, why do you have such bad injury? Like, why you always get these knickknacks? Like, why things always seem to happen? Or is that something that's part of your game?
Part of my game. I leave everything on the floor every night, like it's my last game, and it just happens. I'm just thankful that it's nothing too serious, and I can bounce back.
Bobby, then Jared.
Marcus, where were you when you saw Jalen's mascot? What did you see from the standpoint from him after that?
I was actually on the bench, and then after the timeout, we were looking for Jalen. Couldn't find him because he didn't have his mask on, and then like, where's he at? And then we see him in the corner, and he gets the ball, and then obviously he makes those plays where he's driving with force, and he throws it off the glass a couple times and makes some great plays, and we just knew at that moment, it was a different JB, and he's going to carry us and bring us home.
I saw you kind of had like a little exchange with him in the second quarter. You really trying to stress something to him there, and then he threw you the ball and you got fouled. What happened during that sequence there?
Just talking about our matchups, communicating. That's a big thing for us, is to be able to communicate. And he felt like I missed the coverage or something of that sort. And we just talked it out. I asked him what he seen. He told me, and then vice versa. He asked what he could do, and that's the growth and maturity that we both have had. We've been playing with each other for so long, so that speaks volumes of who we are as a team, and that's who we are as a team.
Marcus, when guys are like playing here, will it take something just like help ease the pain or anything like that? Did you want to just like play through this like raw and just be able to feel everything, just play at your best?
Yeah, just just be me. Didn't really want to take nothing. Obviously, the more you take, the more stuff you take. The more toll it takes on your body, kidneys, and everything. And I'm not getting any younger, so I'm trying to just keep my body right as possible.
Hey Marcus, you guys had your heart broke in a sense last year in the finals. What are you taking away from last year's playoffs to bring it into this year's playoffs to make sure kind of that doesn't happen again?
That this could possibly be our last chance having this opportunity. Last year taught us that you don't get blessed or lucky too many times, and you got to grasp it, take full advantage of it, and don't leave anything on the court.
Jared. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait.
Abby.
Marcus, things got kind of chaotic in the second quarter and then again in the fourth, and you were the guy, a voice of reason, kind of bringing guys in, JB, giving him some confidence as well. What message were you trying to send, and how were you able to maintain that voice tonight?
Just constantly telling him, we need him to be who he is, and that's one of the best players in this game today. And when he has that mindset, it's hard for anybody to guard him. And we just want to give him that confidence. He's earned it. He's deserved it. And when he's playing with that type of attitude, we're a totally different team. And I'm just trying to keep my emotions under control as much as possible. That way, if I'm if I'm running out of sword and running around my chicken with my head cut off, everybody else starts to do the same. And so just really trying to work on that and making sure to keep my guys under control in the right time, emotionally.
How hard is that to do against a backcourt with guys like Trey and DeJounte?
It's tough. You know, they make it real tough. They do a really good job of putting pressure on you. And, you know, it's a good challenge for us. It's something that we needed, and it's going to help us in the long run.
Did anything happen at the end with DJ?
No.
One more actually. Joe just called you the heartbeat of the offense. There was like some moments late in the second where they were kind of coming back. You just started like going ISO and just taking it right to guys over and over. What was in that moment that you saw like you needed to establish yourself, and how do you feel like you found the balance over the years of like finding those moments in these big playoff games where like you feel like you need to reset the heartbeat for the offense?
Just take what the defense gives me. A lot of times, when you got two guys like Jalen and Jason, who were such a threat on the offensive end, you can't put your best defender on both of them. So somebody has to be on me, and we just try to take full advantage of it.
Final question is?
Yeah, let's hold them.
Just hold the mic.
Well, I was gonna say, you say again that you didn't even, when he took off the mask, it was, you know, hard to recognize him? You hadn't seen that in so long in a game?
Yeah, it's been a minute since we seen JB without his mask on the court playing. So, so you know, he took his mask off and he turned into a different player. He turned into Juice with the mask on.
All right, thank you, Mark.